supply,
supply,
必要なものを提供すること。
the city cut off the water supply,
the city cut off the water supply,
we supply materials to the factory,
we supply materials to the factory,
the demand exceeds the supply,
the demand exceeds the supply,
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 delicate,
delicate,
壊れやすい、または注意が必要な。
the situation is delicate,
the situation is delicate,
she has a delicate touch,
she has a delicate touch,
handle the glasses with delicate care,
handle the glasses with delicate care,
delicate,
delicate,
remove,
remove,
何かをその場所から動かす。
remove your shoes before entering,
remove your shoes before entering,
they decided to remove the old tree,
they decided to remove the old tree,
the stain was difficult to remove,
the stain was difficult to remove,
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 huge,
huge,
非常に大きい。
the building is huge,
the building is huge,
they won a huge amount of money,
they won a huge amount of money,
the news had a huge impact,
the news had a huge impact,
huge,
huge,
dozen,
dozen,
12個の一組。
I bought a dozen eggs,
I bought a dozen eggs,
she read dozens of books,
she read dozens of books,
there were a dozen people in the room,
there were a dozen people in the room,
dozen,
dozen,
release,
release,
自由にする、または何かを公開すること。
they will release the film next month,
they will release the film next month,
the prisoner was released,
the prisoner was released,
the band's new album release is tomorrow,
the band's new album release is tomorrow,
release,
release,
rough,
rough,
表面が平らでない、または乱暴な。
the sea was rough today,
the sea was rough today,
he has a rough personality,
he has a rough personality,
the design is still rough,
the design is still rough,
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 praise,
praise,
認めて称えること。
The teacher praised her students.
The teacher praised her students.
He received much praise for his work.
He received much praise for his work.
Praise is important for motivation.
Praise is important for motivation.
Praise.
Praise.
Gain.
Gain.
得ること、または増加。
He gained a lot of experience.
He gained a lot of experience.
The company gained profits.
The company gained profits.
There is much to gain from this opportunity.
There is much to gain from this opportunity.
Gain.
Gain.
Acquaintance.
Acquaintance.
知っている人、表面的な知り合い。
She is an old acquaintance of mine.
She is an old acquaintance of mine.
He made many acquaintances at the party.
He made many acquaintances at the party.
I have an acquaintance in the company.
I have an acquaintance in the company.
Acquaintance.
Acquaintance.
Mission.
Mission.
特定の目的または責任。
The mission was successful.
The mission was successful.
His mission is to help others.
His mission is to help others.
The spacecraft completed its mission.
The spacecraft completed its mission.
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 Theory.
Theory.
一般的な原則やアイデアに基づいた説明。
He proposed a new theory.
He proposed a new theory.
The theory is widely accepted.
The theory is widely accepted.
We tested the theory in practice.
We tested the theory in practice.
Theory.
Theory.
Bare.
Bare.
覆いや装飾のない状態。
The walls were bare.
The walls were bare.
He stood on the bare floor.
He stood on the bare floor.
The tree was bare in winter.
The tree was bare in winter.
Bare.
Bare.
Hate.
Hate.
強い嫌悪や反感を感じること。
I hate being late.
I hate being late.
His hate was evident.
His hate was evident.
She expressed her hate for the injustice.
She expressed her hate for the injustice.
Hate.
Hate.
Faint.
Faint.
ほとんど感じられない、または意識を失うこと。
A faint sound was heard.
A faint sound was heard.
She felt faint from hunger.
She felt faint from hunger.
He fainted from the heat.
He fainted from the heat.
Faint.
Faint.
Brief.
Brief.
時間が短い、または要点を簡潔に説明すること。
It was a brief meeting.
It was a brief meeting.
He briefed the team on the plan.
He briefed the team on the plan.
Give me a brief summary.
Give me a brief summary.
Brief.
Brief.
Goods.
Goods.
販売または交換のための物品。
The store sells various goods.
The store sells various goods.
We ship the goods overseas.
We ship the goods overseas.
The goods were damaged in transit.
The goods were damaged in transit.
Goods.
Goods.
Tale.
Tale.
物語や冒険。
She told an interesting tale.
She told an interesting tale.
It's a tale of love and loss.
It's a tale of love and loss.
He spun a tale of his travels.
He spun a tale of his travels.
Tale.
Tale.
Despair.
Despair.
希望を失うこと、または絶望感。
He felt despair at his failure.
He felt despair at his failure.
Despair overcame her.
Despair overcame her.
In despair, he sought help.
In despair, he sought help.
Despair.
Despair.
Total.
Total.
全体の量、またはすべてを加えること。
The total amount is high.
The total amount is high.
He totaled the expenses.
He totaled the expenses.
The damage was total.
The damage was total.
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 Dull.
Dull.
興味を引かない、または鋭さがないこと。
The knife is dull.
The knife is dull.
The lecture was dull.
The lecture was dull.
His routine had become dull.
His routine had become dull.
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 Prison.
Prison.
犯罪者を収容する施設。
He was sent to prison.
He was sent to prison.
The prison was overcrowded.
The prison was overcrowded.
She visited him in prison.
She visited him in prison.
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 Term.
Term.
一定の時間の長さ、または特定の言葉や表現。
His term in office was short.
His term in office was short.
Understand the terms of the agreement.
Understand the terms of the agreement.
The term global warming is widely used.
The term global warming is widely used.
Term.
Term.
Civil.
Civil.
市民に関する、または非軍事的な。
Civil rights are important.
Civil rights are important.
He filed a civil lawsuit.
He filed a civil lawsuit.
It was a matter of civil law.
It was a matter of civil law.
Civil.
Civil.
Strike.
Strike.
労働者が仕事を止めること、または急に攻撃すること。
The workers went on strike.
The workers went on strike.
The clock struck midnight.
The clock struck midnight.
Lightning struck the tree.
Lightning struck the tree.
Strike.
Strike.
Conscious.
Conscious.
自分自身の感覚や存在に気づいている状態。
He was conscious of the danger.
He was conscious of the danger.
Stay conscious of your surroundings.
Stay conscious of your surroundings.
She lost consciousness.
She lost consciousness.
Conscious.
Conscious.
Evident.
Evident.
明白で、簡単に理解または認識できること。
The evidence was evident to all.
The evidence was evident to all.
His nervousness was evident.
His nervousness was evident.
It became evident that he was right.
It became evident that he was right.
Evident.
Evident.
Volume.
Volume.
物体が占める空間の量、または書籍の一部。
The volume of water in the tank is low.
The volume of water in the tank is low.
He turned up the volume.
He turned up the volume.
This is the first volume of the series.
This is the first volume of the series.
Volume.
Volume.
Bow.
Bow.
武器や楽器の一種、または頭を下げる動作。
He shot an arrow with his bow.
He shot an arrow with his bow.
The performer took a bow.
The performer took a bow.
The captain bowed to the queen.
The captain bowed to the queen.
Bow.
Bow.
Eager.
Eager.
何かをすることを強く望んでいる状態。
She was eager to learn.
She was eager to learn.
He is always eager to help.
He is always eager to help.
The children were eager for the trip.
The children were eager for the trip.
Eager.
Eager.
Precious.
Precious.
高い価値がある、または大切な。
Time is precious.
Time is precious.
She wore a precious necklace.
She wore a precious necklace.
The precious moments were unforgettable.
The precious moments were unforgettable.
Precious.
Precious.
Require.
Require.
必要とする、または求めること。
The recipe requires 3 eggs.
The recipe requires 3 eggs.
This job requires patience.
This job requires patience.
They require more information.
They require more information.
Require.
Require.
Vision.
Vision.
見る能力、または将来の計画や夢。
He has perfect vision.
He has perfect vision.
The company has a clear vision.
The company has a clear vision.
She shared her vision for the project.
She shared her vision for the project.
Vision.
Vision.
Rare.
Rare.
めったにない、または非常に珍しいこと。
It's a rare bird species.
It's a rare bird species.
The book is rare and valuable.
The book is rare and valuable.
He had a rare talent.
He had a rare talent.
Rare.
Rare.
Protect.
Protect.
危害や損害から守ること。
We must protect the environment.
We must protect the environment.
She wore a helmet to protect her head.
She wore a helmet to protect her head.
The law protects consumers.
The law protects consumers.
Protect.
Protect.
Innocent.
Innocent.
罪がない、または罪を犯していない状態。
He was proven innocent.
He was proven innocent.
The child's face was innocent.
The child's face was innocent.
She maintained her innocent plea.
She maintained her innocent plea.
Innocent.
Innocent.
Temper.
Temper.
感情の状態、または心の状態を調整すること。
He has a quick temper.
He has a quick temper.
Temper your expectations.
Temper your expectations.
She lost her temper.
She lost her temper.
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 Plenty.
Plenty.
豊富にある状態、または多量。
There is plenty of food.
There is plenty of food.
We have plenty of time.
We have plenty of time.
There will be plenty to do.
There will be plenty to do.
Plenty.
Plenty.
Mental.
Mental.
心や思考に関連すること。
Mental health is important.
Mental health is important.
He faced a mental challenge.
He faced a mental challenge.
She did a mental calculation.
She did a mental calculation.
Mental.
Mental.
Count.
Count.
数を数えること、または重要であること。
Count the number of items.
Count the number of items.
Every vote counts.
Every vote counts.
He lost count of the days.
He lost count of the days.
Count.
Count.